Hey everyone, happy weekend. It is Wilson and I'm back with another video for you guys. In this one, I want to cover what are some of the best alternative investments for you to diversify your investing portfolio that are not stocks and that can generate a better return than just holding like an index fund or an ETF in your portfolio for until you are retired, right? So it's always good to always be investing, especially with inflation being such a hot topic right now. I think the best way to hedge against any type of inflation is by spending your money wisely, investing wisely, and cash is just going to keep going downhill. So holding cash is just not the best way to grow to grow your money. Okay, so the first one I want to start off with is Vinovest. So this one is very, very interesting, and I love what the company is doing to make it possible and provide you with that amount of education to learn about wine investing. I've always heard about wine investing. I've done business in China before, and wine drinking was a huge culture over there. People would gift wines, but I never knew like it was such a good return. To me, it was like, oh, investing in bonds or something like that, where I felt like, oh, it's just buying an asset and keeping it forever. But they're taking it to a next level. So basically what VinoVest allows you to do is that you can buy these wines, and what they do is that they store it for you in their own safe, and you pretty much just allowed to watch it grow. Because one of the issues when it comes to buying wine yourself is like you're like, oh, what's the temperature that I have to store it at? Where's the proper place? Will it break? But this company Vinovest solves all that problem for you. So all you have to do is sign up for the platform. As you can tell from looking at the website right now, they're saying that wine investing has outperformed the S&P 500 over 1,000% in the last 20 years. So if you have 20 years when you're investing, you're thinking long term. So 20 years, 1,000% is quite a lot, right? So this is actually something good to try. But back to how it works is that once you sign up, you deposit your minimum. Then they have a dashboard for you, and they have like a whole collection of all these expensive luxury wines that you can purchase right away within that platform using the $1,000 minimum that you use to deposit. And they will store the wine for you. It's all insured by FDIC. And the great thing is that let's say you're like, oh, dude, I want to pop this bottle of wine and drink it, right? You can request it and they will send it to you. So you technically own the entire wine, unlike you're not just buying a share or a fraction of the wine. So that's what I really love. And of course, the performance is great. I think the barrier to entry is really well. Is only $1,000 to get started with the most minimum plan. Like other platforms or ETFs and stuff like that, they do charge like a little management fee, which I think is around a little bit above 2%, which isn't bad, assuming that you can get a good amount of return because people are always collecting wine, and we know that the collector market is very, very hot right now. Another thing that they offer in this is that they give you like a community that you can connect with other investors, so you guys can all have these tasting events together. You guys can discuss the quality of the wine. There's so many great things that the company is trying to do to get you interested into investing in wine. But one thing that really stands out for me on this, or at least the two main things, is that one, it outperforms holding stocks. Second is the fact that I actually own the entire wine, and the intuitive dashboard, the really clean dashboard, allows me to see what are my gains in the short term right now. So that's Vinovest. That's the first one. The next one I want to go over is one that I covered before. I made a specific video dedicated to this before, Fundrise. I love Fundrise, and I feel like it is a very easy, low barrier to entry for people who want to get into real estate but don't want the fuss of managing all these rental properties. So I do invest in rental properties, and I currently have auto deposit set for Fundrise. What I really love about Fundrise is that really it is hands free. So every month I'm depositing a certain amount into there, and I'm just watching the portfolio grow. Now you're like, oh, is it just one of these things where it's like investing in a stock portfolio account where you're just watching the overall money grow? No, this company actually pays you dividends when the housing is doing well. So every quarter you actually get a dividend paycheck. So this is kind of like a REIT type of investment, but it's really great because within their dashboard, and you guys can watch my other video on Fundrise that talks about this, where I show the dashboard and everything. But they give you countless updates, ongoing freaking updates of how the projects are doing. So, oh, this company that you invested in just acquired a new property, or they just sold this, or they're working on building this community home. And you get to see pictures of it, you get to see the latest updates. And every couple months, every quarter, you're getting a dividend paycheck that you can either choose to reinvest back into the portfolio to grow it even bigger, or just collect your payment and get it sent directly to your bank account. They do charge a fee like all these other investment platforms, but it's so low that the returns have been great for me, and I don't have to deal with one of these tenants from my rental property calling me, telling me that that like the toilet is broken and I have to work with property managers. I think of this paying the minimum fee of managing is like hiring a property manager for a rental property without having to fork out additional money to do like rental fixes and stuff like that. So I really love what Sunrise does. They do have different tiers. I think it used to be the minimum was 500. I think they raised it to like 1,000 or something. And then if you put in 10,000, they give you a special access to some additional features, which is like the whole new level. But I didn't find that one really useful. I did get above 10,000 for the investment, and I didn't find that special feature that useful. But I did love the returns I was seeing, especially with this hot real estate market. So if you're looking to get into real estate, but you don't want to manage or you do a lot of traveling, then Fundrise is the way to go. So next one up I want to talk about is Rally Rally Investment. So this one's a little fun. This one, the minimum is so low. It's like funding like a Robinhood trading account. It's so low. I think you can buy a piece of a collectible. So basically, what this platform does is allows you to invest into these collectibles, right? And collectible has been a really hot market lately. I mean, look at Pokemon cards, baseball cards, and stuff like that, right? So let's take a quick look at some of the collections. Like you can invest in a 1955 Porsche, but you don't have to buy the whole thing, right? So like these things can cost like what, like they're 500 grand or something like that. And there's obviously I would not buy this for 500 grand unless I was really into cars. But what I can do is I can go like, okay, maybe this thing will turn into 600K in the next year. The price appreciates. Now you can buy a share of it for $212, as you can tell right there, right? So this allows you to buy stuff in these in these collectibles. So as you can tell, like this one is like one of these baseball cards, and you can purchase it for as little as $1 a share. So it's very straightforward. They have everything from cards, comics, sports, shoes, signed Michael Jordan shoes. I mean, if you're looking to collect things, that's great. So basically, what this does is that they provide you with the eligibility to kind of just invest. This is not my favorite platform out of all the alternative investments because I just think it's too low, and I would I would I would probably rather just buy these things and own it. But it is something that you can look into, and I think is a unique concept to begin with. Now, the next one I want to go over, which I really like as well, is Masterworks. So Masterworks allows you to invest in art. So we're talking about these paintings that you see these from famous artists, and I know for a fact that art can get really expensive. I've seen people at these auctions bid like millions for a piece of painting that I wouldn't buy, but I would like to invest in them for the results. And as you can tell, the annual appreciation, this company does a really good job giving you a breakdown that it does outperform the S&P on these arts. So this is very similar to Rally. It allows you to buy a fractional share in the art. And if the return comes when they actually sell it. So in a way, it's like angel investing in startups, right? You have to wait till they sell it. Now, here's a special thing. They actually have a secondary community where you can actually sell your shares. So if the art pricing is going up, it's appreciating, you can actually go in that secondary market and just sell shares worth of it as if you were owning stocks. The other thing is that you can just wait it out for 3 to 5 years, and hopefully this company sells this masterpiece of art and you get a great return from it. Now, the thing about this company is that they're very hands-on and selective with the people that can sign up for this platform. So you can see here are some examples of sales for the purchase price and the sale price. Of course, I'm sure they're over exaggerating and they probably have like 20,000 other ones that just aren't selling anything. But these are some of the insane rewards, right? And when it comes to investing, is like in art, is like investing in startups. You want to hit that unicorn that explosively grows, right? So you diversify, you pick a couple, and you try to do it. And you can tell they have some really famous artists like George Condo and stuff like that. But the thing is that they're very hands-on and selective with getting the platform. You have to request an invitation, fill out a bunch of information. Then you have to get in a call with them while you're on the wait list to make sure that you're a good fit. So that is like it kind of raises the barrier of entry. But I love the platform. I love what they do. They also publish these oh, here they talk about the secondary market where you can sell and buy it. They also publish this investment report where you can read a lot about it. And I encourage you before you even sign up for the platform to go and read this. And they give you a lot of research data on how it has outperformed the S&P and stuff like that. So this is a really great thing. Another platform for you to explore to kind of diversify your portfolio and hedge against inflation. A few other things that I tend to invest a lot in, and I don't think I need to go and visit the site to show you guys, but I invest a lot in Bitcoin, crypto. That's a big chunk of my portfolio for long term. I believe in blockchain. I believe it's the future, and I've been in it for many, many years, and I've just been amazed with the growth, the adoption. So, Bitcoin, crypto. Another thing that I do is I still do rental properties. I do roof stock. I did make a video on that, so I'm not going to go visit the site. You guys can go and watch that one. But these are some of these other things that you can do to kind of like hedge against it. There's also Peer Street where you can like buy loans in real estate or sell loans, and then people have to pay you back. So there's a lot of different things that you do. There's also like Republic for investing in startups for as little as $100. Those are probably more riskier and longer term plays. But alternative investment is the way to go. Diversify your portfolio. Don't just get stuck in the old zone of just putting it in stocks. Anyways, I hope this video helped. You can follow me on Twitter at Wilson the Trader. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, and I'll be back for more trading videos as well as investing videos in the near future. Take care. Have a great weekend, guys.